And that's not, that doesn't mean that you have to be nihilistic or misanthropic or something. It just means that when you find people that aren't like that, they're all the more special and important because they're not like that.
And the people that try to like disavow you, it's like once they've worked with you, that they're not doing it because they actually feel that way. It's just like you said, totally self-preservation.
It's not personal. It's not personal at all.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to get out?
Is it out of here?
All right, buddy.
After Extreme Peace airs, are you already game planning what's next, or is it hasn't even happened yet? So you're just like,
no, I got things going. I think one thing that Frank Yang pointed out is that creating stuff like this is to men what giving birth is for women, and it's the closest that men can get to giving birth is creating art. It's like our attempt at imitating this miracle from God. So when a project is over, do you get like a postpartum depression kind of thing that sets in? Yeah. So I started being just hyperlateral and having a bunch of things going at once, so that when one thing ends, there's still stuff to do on the next thing. So I did that to avoid that sensation of like loss of meaning that comes at the end of a project. We have Sam Hyde show, which is it's just a web talk show. I'm doing clothing, fish tank, and then the next big era is going to be video game design. And so what we're starting right as soon as Extreme Peace is done is we're going to start doing a mini game, something that's kind of like Hotline Miami or Vampire Survivors, something where it doesn't require a lot of programming and intense computer stuff, and it can just be like art and world building and dialogue trees and stuff. So we're going to start making video games. And the reason for that is so that we can get our feet wet and get a sense of how difficult it's going to be to build the Joyride universe, which is a game that I've been writing for 14 years.
I remember you going into like excruciating detail about a video game you had planned out in 2022 and like all of the stuff about it.
Yes.
Is it that one?
Yes. I've been compiling writing for that for 14 years. And it has writing from Nick and Charles in it. And it's, in my opinion, very good. But we'll see if I fuck up the actual making of a game part. But I don't think I will. But I know how that sounds.
Yeah.
It sounds insane. And that's fine. I don't care.
You're gonna have your own like game studio type thing?
We're going to just hire people to make it, yeah. I don't know how much of it's going to be a brick and mortar, like people working in an office game studio. I think we'll probably try to have a small team and keep the gameplay simple. It'll be like Skyrim or Fallout New Vegas, deliberately making the gameplay simple so that we don't have to hire 30 people for the programming.
Yeah, that's really cool. I got a YouTuber buddy who's working on a really big video game, and it's super cool to see that process. And also just like he's letting me like beta test his game, and that's really fun to like send him notes and stuff. Mm-hmm. To just thinking about it from the perspective of like the creator, like everything is there because he put it there, and like send him notes. It's really cool. Really, this is just a fucking thought on the postpartum thing you were saying about. I have a memory of us after training one day being in the sauna, and me telling you like how I kind of get bummed out after I release videos, and you told me that if I have like a bad thought or a nagging thought, if it's not actionable, then just do not give any credence or attention to it.
For sure. That's the Alcoholics Anonymous prayer. Lord, help me to change the things I can change, realize the difference, whatever it is, look it up, put it on the subtitles there. But that's the gist of it is if you can't change it or do something about it, then it's not something you need to hold in your working memory.
Do you think as you've gotten older, you've gotten more like religious at all? Oh yeah, of course. Because I've definitely experienced that. I remember being like a young little like snarky know-it-all and being like an atheist.
Yeah, same, yeah.
And then especially in the past just like 5 years being like, there's just no way God isn't real.
Yeah, that's correct.
And that feels better. It even feels better just to think that way, for me at least.
Sure.
Less doom and gloom and just like, what the fuck is this meaningless dredge? Like, I don't know how atheists fucking wake up in the morning and put their shoes on without biting the barrel or hanging from the rafters.
Sure.
Especially when you really experience like big loss, when someone dies.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you always turn religious in that moment, and it's like you just have that all the time. That's a tangential though. Do you think you'll do a third season of World Peace?
Yeah. See what Extreme Peace does viewers wise, but I think it'll blow up, and I think it has to be done, and we'll do it. Yeah. for sure.
And have you guys already started like planning and writing that?
Well,
There's probably some sketches that didn't make World Peace too that might be.
no, I mean me, Nick, and Chuck have 300 sketches each. Like that's the easy part, is coming up with ideas, and we do that just, if you open up our Evernote or whatever. I think Nick records his with voice, but our phones are just full of this crap because it's what we think about all the time. So it's already written. It's just like we have to pick out which sketches to shoot. That's kind of the easy part.
So in the year 2025, for a male who doesn't have their tail between their legs, what other sketch comedy groups are there? Are there any that you found that you like admire in any way, or like who's even doing sketch comedy that is not just bowing to the whim of the mainstream thought?
I don't watch anything.
Because I don't know. I literally don't know of any.
I don't know either, no.
The last thing I watched was Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise. And it's fucking amazing.
It's good?
Yeah.
There's something to Scientology,
There's something to it, and I will stand by the fact that if Tom Cruise set his mind to becoming the UFC champion of the world, he could do it. And that's an argument that I want to have with Joe Rogan.
You versus Joe Rogan on Tom
I have
Cruise?
a document of stuff that I would say to piss Joe Rogan off. Primarily, it's a lot of martial arts stuff. It's talking about how Systema is way more lethal and combat effective than jiu-jitsu, but the reason it's not an MMA is because people would die.
It's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous to use in UFC.
What the hell is Systema?
It's some Russian thing where they like flap their arms around and just like do like ballet moves and weird shit, like touch each other.
Yeah, when are we gonna get the Joe Rogan interview, dude? I've been waiting on that.
I've been waiting on it too.
Joe, reach out.
I don't know how to make it happen.
Reach out, Joe. I don't even think Joe Rogan would get in trouble if he had you on the podcast at this point.
I think he thinks I would fuck with him.
You'd probably just give him a great interview.
I think it would be awesome, but whatever.
What about Lex Friedman? Would you
not
go?
gonna happen.
Would you go on Lex Friedman?
If I did Lex Friedman, I'd have to bring a gun with me.
But you're bringing the gun to show that you want to kill the hate in humanity.
He wouldn't have time to get those words out. He would just be dead immediately. And the reason he would need a gun is because I wouldn't have, I would be too physically disgusted to kill him with my bare hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would
want to touch him.
I would reach to put my hands around his neck, and then I would just get this sensation like something's genetically wrong here and has to be, and I'd probably run away. I don't think I could do it.